what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN, and today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and Media Day regarding the Lakers and their enthusiasm and the expectations going into training camp. And, guys, just the idea of what are our expectations for the Lakers going into this upcoming season, the 2022-2023 season, and just my own thoughts and opinions about certain players and coaches, and obviously GM from Rob Pelinka, Darvin Ham, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, all the guys who talked at Media Day. And I want to give you all my thoughts about what they're feeling about this Lakers team, and just in general, if it's the same of what our expectations are when it comes to this Lakers team going into this upcoming season. And I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. But before anything, like always, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please make sure to like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN_sports. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me all across social media, and of course on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please make sure to hit that notification bell so you will know when I upload on this channel on YouTube. And of course, guys, I have a podcast as well, so if you're listening to this, thank you for subscribing to my podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Public, on ZSPN. I really do appreciate it, guys, all the love and support. It's basically the same content that I give on YouTube, only you can listen to me while you're driving, while you're working out, or you just having a walk somewhere. Just you want to listen to your favorite podcast. If you guys consider mine as your favorite, I really do appreciate it. And guys, I really do appreciate the love and support all across social media, and of course this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. So guys, happy Media Day. I mean, when it comes down to it, the Lakers have got their Media Day started, and when it comes down to it, as a result of Media Day, I have to say, guys, when it comes down to it, there was a lot of enthusiasm and when it comes to optimism as well about this Lakers team and their expectations. I mean, obviously, when it comes down to it, our expectations when it comes to this Lakers team is that is everything going to fit when it comes to certain players on this team, when it comes to Patrick Beverley and Russell Westbrook and almost 10 point guards on this roster. Everything is going to fit when it comes to the rotation wise, and how Darvin Ham wants to implement a certain rotation. And guys, when it comes down to it, I mean, most of the players that talked about it on Media Day is basically what we've been talking about when it comes to number one thing is defense, especially when it came to Darvin Ham. His number one priority, what I got from his press interview on Media Day, is that the expectation is defense. Defense is the number one priority that we want to see from this Lakers team. Obviously, last season was horrible when it comes to the Lakers and their defense. Defense was the worst, and now with younger players and players who can play defense, judging by their resumes from last season, when it comes down to it, guys, it's very promising, I have to say, especially hearing from Darvin Ham. He wants to see, defense on this team. And when it comes to, the expectations of that, and then hearing it from LeBron James as well. I mean, just the first words that came out of his mouth was defense. Defense is the number one priority for this Lakers team, and he wants to see that from this Lakers team as well, including himself. I mean, obviously he has a goal in mind on surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the all-time scoring, and he will achieve that when it comes to this upcoming season. And it will be a great moment in history to see LeBron James surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as a Lakers. So that's going to be a great accomplishment for not just for LeBron James, but just fans in general as Laker fans as well. So it's going to be something that he's looking forward to as well, but also defensively. And that's what LeBron James wants. And even Anthony Davis, obviously, due to injuries, he's been mainly focusing on, being healthy. And, guys, there's not a lot of expectations that he is putting out there when it comes to, what people want to see from him. All he really wants is to obviously stay healthy. And, of course, when it comes to, playing more games with LeBron James and Russell Westbrook as well. So that's his other priority when it comes down to that. What I got from his, press interview on Media Day. And, obviously, guys, when it comes down to it, we all want to see Anthony Davis at 100% and, playing more games and, knock on wood that he does not get injured. And, that's also what he wants from all the Lakers as well. I mean, we all want to see the Lakers roster, this team, to stay healthy. And, when it comes down to it, guys, we want to see more from Anthony Davis when it comes to him staying healthy as well. So, and it's not anything too surprising that we want to see Anthony Davis be that dominant big man that we all appreciate and love when it comes to what Anthony Davis' skill set and what he brings to the table, especially on defense as well. So number one priority for this Lakers team is to play defense. And that's something that we want to see from this Lakers team. And even Anthony Davis said that, defense wins championships, and, defense wins games. And that's the whole process of what this Lakers team is trying to build when it comes to, what they want this team to be. And that's what I obviously going to see as well when it comes to training camp. I mean, we're going to see, what this Lakers team is made of when it comes to defensively as well. So, and also when it comes down to the rest of the Lakers, I mean, there's, as I said, when it comes to the optimistic, thoughts when it comes to, most Lakers out there, when it comes to, their expectations, is, obviously they are determined to, make this work. And, they want to, win games at the end of the day. And that's something that we all want to see from this Lakers team when it comes down to that. And, guys, we just really want to see a whole different team, a better team going into this upcoming season. And, even when Darvin Ham was speaking, when it comes to, the notion of, having everybody participating when it comes to, certain games and certain matchup situations. I mean, he even put it out there, and I think this is one of the most important things that I want to see when it comes to Darvin Ham, and also what I've been talking about when it comes to health reasons, is obviously reducing minutes from LeBron and Anthony Davis. Now, it's not to the extent that, those LeBron and Anthony Davis will get, get annoyed by it. But obviously, this is the right move from a head coach perspective. When Darvin Ham said that, he's not going to have LeBron and Anthony Davis and, Russell Westbrook to play 40 minutes a night. Those type of minutes, they're going to be saved for the playoffs. So the playoffs is one of the most important things that I want to see from this Lakers team. If they're able, if the talent is there and the defense and, just everything about the Lakers when it comes to expectations that we all been hearing about, that the Lakers could be potentially a 5th seed or maybe a 6th seed in the Western Conference, to the point that they become playoff contending teams, then that's the expectation and the goal in mind. Because obviously, guys, with this roster and how is it constructed, there's a guaranteed chance that the Lakers are not going to make the Western Conference. But, things may change. You never know. Obviously, Rob Pelinka mentioned that, when it comes to the future assets, the picks, the 2 future first-round picks of 2027 and 2029 first-round picks, they won't be hesitant to trade those picks if it means to improve this team around LeBron James. And they even mentioned it. I mean, when LeBron signed that extension with the team, the expectations is that they are going to, build this team around LeBron James to the point that he has a winning chance of winning in the Western Conference, and especially when it comes to him, achieving the goal of winning more championships as a Laker. I mean, he signed that extension with the Los Angeles Lakers, and there's a reason behind that, because he believes in the team, and obviously Rob Pelinka respects that, and he wants to make those goals and those achievements relevant for LeBron James when it comes to him making him happy, when it comes to him remaining as a Los Angeles Lakers. So for the time being. But guys, when it comes down to that sort of notion, it's just one of those type of moments where we just have to realize that this is the team that we have at the moment, and I don't expect a trade to happen anytime soon. And just judging by what Rob Pelinka said, we will not expect to see a trade happen potentially maybe mid-season, so at the trade deadline. So anything could happen when it comes to that. But as it stands right now and heading into training camp, no trades will happen at this moment. But, things may happen. Things may shock us when it comes to, breaking news about the Lakers training somebody. But so far, guys, I'm really optimistic about this team. And, so far, I'm loving what I've been hearing from what I heard from Media Day, from the Lakers, from LeBron, Anthony Davis, as I mentioned. So, and, when it comes to Russell Westbrook, guys, I mean, this is just personally coming from my own perspective. There's still some attention, in my opinion, when it comes to the, Russell Westbrook and, his feelings towards the organization. Sure, he loves Darvin Ham, and, he wants to make it work, and, he has a great relationship with him. But, there's still that tension, in my opinion, about him and trade rumors and, his relationship with the organization. But I think he'll make it work, guys. I mean, the guy is a professional. Russell Westbrook, I think, will have a redemption type of year heading into this upcoming season. And, it's just, it looks very promising in my own opinion, when it comes to what Russell Westbrook will bring to the table in his second year with the Los Angeles Lakers. And, guys, let's just put this out there. Russell Westbrook has been traded every single year for the past, I believe, 4 seasons. So he never really stayed put with a certain team. Those 4 years he was in OKC. Excuse me. In those 4 years, he was with 4 different teams. Obviously, his last year with OKC, and the second year was Houston. Third year was with the Washington Wizards, and last year with the Los Angeles Lakers, and now he's in his second year with the Los Angeles Lakers. So things may be different. Maybe he adapted to the atmosphere and the pressures of being a Laker, and you never know, guys. He will be a whole different player when it comes to that sort of notion of being a part of the Lakers. So I'm really excited of what Russell Westbrook will bring to the table, and when it comes to the competitiveness in training camp of who will be starting for the point guard's position, it sort of remains to be seen who will start, but all signs are indicating that he may be the starter at the point guard position for the Los Angeles Lakers. It really just seems that way, but I'll be surprised if Darvin Ham goes in a different direction, and it will be very interesting of how Russell Westbrook will feel that way. But it's just something that we just have to expect and see what will Darvin Ham's lineup will look like going into this upcoming season. We will probably see more of or have an idea of who will start and who will basically how the rotations will look like, and who will step up in certain areas once preseason begins. So expect that to happen when it comes to narrowing all down the roster and the rotation and the lineups, going into, or just, at the end of the preseason games. So that's something that we could expect from the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to the new lineups and rotations. So, guys, I just have full faith that Russell Westbrook will have a whole different year, a better year as a Los Angeles Laker going into the regular season. So, and, other than that, guys, just hearing from the rest of the Lakers. I mean, obviously, I already mentioned LeBron, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Darvin Ham, when it comes to his expectations. I mean, obviously, I am so excited to see what Darvin Ham is made of. The coach, a new head coach, his first year as a new head coach in this league, and his first job as a Los Angeles Laker head coach. It is there's some pressures when it comes down to that, but I have full faith that Darvin Ham will obviously bring the toughness, bring his leadership, and he his own man. I mean, he will not fall pressured when it comes to certain managements when it comes to their opinions about the roster and rotations. He will be his own guy and get his own opinions out when it comes to the expectation of the roster. So and how he wants certain players to play, and he will take no for an answer. I mean, the guy is just something that we all really need for this Lakers team. New leadership, new determination of how we want this roster to look like, and how we want to win games. And especially, as I said from the beginning, defense is the number one priority that I want to see improve from this Lakers team. I think with the skill sets that we have on this roster, I think the Lakers could be one of the top defensive teams in the NBA going into this upcoming season. Maybe top 5, top 10. It would be great if we're top 10, top 5, because, just how, how everyone on this team on media day were mentioning how we want to improve, and number one priority that they want is defense is their number one priority when it comes down to it. And that's all really what we all want from this Lakers team when it comes to that. So even though we wanted to see the Lakers play elite have some elite shooting, when it comes down to it. But, it is what it is. The Lakers have to deal with the hand that they dealt with when it comes to free agency and, getting certain players with the cap space that they had. So obviously they went after defensive type players, and they went young. So obviously, which was also what Anthony Davis noticed when it comes to this new roster. He obviously, just judging by the way he was, speaking about it, he didn't really like the older players from last season. So obviously he is very excited to have the young guys, being there when it comes to, energizing him, and hopefully just bringing that energy when it comes to, him improving on his game as well. So it's going to be very interesting to watch, guys, how this Lakers team, I'm so excited when it comes to how this Lakers team is going to be designed when it comes to, this upcoming season, and, heading into training camp tomorrow. So we could see a lot of things happen when it comes to, how the lineup will be, and how the rotation will look like. So it's going to be very exciting, very interesting to watch how this Lakers team will look like going into this upcoming season. And even though it's not to expectations when it comes to, the right fits and stuff, but you never know, guys. Maybe it will. You never know. So all indications will be in place when it comes to, how maybe mid-season will look like for the Lakers and how they're doing. So we just have to wait and see, guys. But right now, as of this moment, I am optimistic of this team, and I'm so excited how things will look like for the Lakers heading into the upcoming season. And, we will have a much better idea of who will start, how the rotation will look like, and, when it comes down to that, once preseason begins. And I know I'm on a loop here, so my apologies, but I really want to know, guys, your thoughts about Media Day for the Lakers. Who do you think out there really, gave you some optimism and some energy when it comes to your excitement for this Lakers team headed into the 2022 and 2023 season? I'm honestly very excited. I can't wait to see how this Lakers team will look like, and who will step up in certain games and certain situations. And I'm just so excited to see also the defense. I'm gonna keep on saying it, and you guys probably being annoyed by it, but number one priority I want to see from this team, if anything, if they don't do, I don't know, well with shooting, or do well in scoring, is the defense. I want to see this Lakers team play very well on defense, and that's my number one priority to see from this Lakers team, if anything, when it comes to the expectations going into this upcoming season. If they improve on defense, then I think it's a win for Rob Pelinka when it comes to improving the team on that sort of area when it comes to skill set wise. And obviously that's what LeBron wants to see, what Anthony Davis wants to see, Darvin Ham wants to see, and just basically the rest of the Lakers. And, want to win games. That's the number one priority as well, especially what Patrick Beverley mentioned when it comes to his expectations of the team is also winning games. And, when we don't, he's going to hear, the Lakers on this team is going to hear a lot of mouth language from Patrick Beverley when it comes down to that as well. So guys, I really want to know your thoughts about Media Day and the Lakers in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and please like me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN, and like me all across social media. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, like me on my podcast, ZSPN, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Radio Public, all those great podcast distributions out there. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.